All right, looks like we are live. How exciting is
That
this?
was cool. That was cool.
Yeah, so that's like your intro, and we'll have an outro when we leave. But I'm not seeing anything on my YouTube channel yet. But here we go. Cindy, don't forget, you got to go to your YouTube studio and hit go live.
It's already going, Chris. I have excellent condition, and
Sweet.
we are all four on our screen. My screen.
All right, guys, I am so excited. My name is Chris Chessar. I'm with Cindy Branson as my co-host, and we are here with Tyree Thomas Jr. and the Vice President of Builderall, 𝘕𝗿𝙑𝙬𝙀 This is so exciting, guys, to be here live. We're trying a new streaming platform to talk about Builderall and why we use Builderall and why we love Builderall. And it is the best digital marketing platform out there in the world. And welcome, everyone. So we're real excited. So make sure whatever platform that you're watching us on, you can comment. We should be able to see your comments. So we're real excited about that. Team Awesome, we're doing a test inside the Team Awesome Facebook group. So this is really cool. So if you guys can pop on and make some comments, that's really cool too. So do that. And let's talk about Builderall. That's what we're here for. And who better to talk about Builderall than the Builderall diva herself, the Vice President of Builderall, 𝘕𝗿𝙑𝙬𝙀.
I absolutely love Builderall. And let me tell you something. I've done a lot in my lifetime. I think I've had about 50 million careers. I've been in IT and done IT management. I've been a teacher. I've been a radio DJ. I have even been the secretary and the one that cleaned the toilets, and everything in between. And I can honestly say that Builderall has been the most exciting thing that I've ever done in my entire life, because I get to actually jump in and learn this incredible platform and all the tools, 40 plus tools. But while I'm learning these tools and how to use them in this whole platform, I'm also getting to really think outside the box of how I want to use those tools to monetize and create income for myself and my family, and even create an income that I hope is, I hope I can pass on to my children, pass on my business, pass on what I've learned how to do to them so that they can keep that going and keep earning. It is really, really exciting. And the opportunities that we have in Builderall, as far as being able to build a business, whether you are building from scratch or just growing a business that already exists, they're limitless. The only limit I can think of is that you just can't think hard enough to think about how you want to use the tools. That's it, because it's all there. The training's there. The tools are there. The strategy is there. We have the most incredible training team that goes in there and not only teaches you how to use these tools, but gives you business ideas and strategy as well. So to me, I've said it before in our meetings, and I'll just continue to say it. Builderall is the mother lode of digital marketing platforms. And if you're even contemplating building your own business, you need Builderall. How's that?
Yeah, that's good, 𝘕𝗿. There's no doubt about that. And just for anyone who was new to the channels that we're streaming to, Builderall is the all-in-one digital marketing platform for all your business needs for anything online. 45 plus tools that seamlessly integrate with one another. And guys, you got to understand, this is 2022. The New Year special is happening right now this weekend, where you can save $119. So make sure you click on the link in the description to get your Builderall account right now and save that amount of money, because you're not going to see a discount like this for probably until later at the end of the year. So this is a great time to get inside Builderall. So for me personally, using Builderall has just anyone who knows my backstory. It was, I was a real estate photographer. I did video production for small companies locally in my area here. And when the vid hit, I lost my business because we shut down our state in Pennsylvania here, United States, shut down. And I needed to make money. I needed to pay the bills. And I had a Builderall account. I was trying to do like some side hustle stuff. And was horrible at it, but that's why I had Builderall. It was kind of like in my back pocket. And as soon as that happened, it was April 1st, 2020 is when my business went straight gone. It was done. I was completely done. And I said, I am going to learn how to sell Builderall, and I'm going to use the tools in Builderall to build an online business for myself. So that's the amazing thing about Builderall. A lot of people think, oh, it's just an affiliate marketing thing where you can sell it and make money. Yes, that's true. You can do that. You can still sell Builderall and make money, but all those tools in Builderall you can use to build your own business. And what I love about the 45 plus tools that are inside Builderall, and when I say plus, that means when they add tools, you'll get those tools added to your account. And that's always exciting at no extra cost. But what happens is that you may not use all 45 plus tools, but that enables you to scale your business as you grow your business. You can learn a few tools that you need, the necessities, and then scale your business. I don't know, Tyree, did you have any thoughts on that, how you used Builderall and your thoughts about Builderall in general?
Well, first of all, I want to say thank you for having me on the broadcast. Shelly, you know you're awesome. Cindy, I watch a lot of things you do, and I really like what you do, and I've seen progress on that. And Chris, you know that I frequently look at your channel because I see your live sometime. I've even asked you about the Builderall webinar system. Now, when it comes to me, I love simplicity. I'm a techie. I love technology. I love techie. So Builderall is a technology company with simplicity. And what I mean by that is not only do we have the tools as you're speaking of, but we have the training that comes with the tools on how the tools operate. Then we have the training on what you can use the tools to do for yourself or businesses. You can promote Builderall, but you can also grow a business. And this is a bonus with Builderall. What I'm going to say with Builderall, you can grow a business on the internet. You can grow a business off the internet. For me, I know that there's a difference of having a business on the internet versus on the internet having a business. Builderall fits both of those. With the community that we have.
You got out there. I don't know what happened. That might have been me.
Yes.
I'm not sure.
Cindy is gone now.
Yeah, I'll find her.
Okay, but I like the fact that in Builderall, the community, this is one of the few companies where the community, if you're a part of Builderall, you're a part of the community. That's the biggest plus, which means everyone has a voice. And if there's an issue that someone has, they have all the different leaders with the framework of Builderall. That makes a big difference, man. You don't have to feel so alone. So for me, if Builderall was just made common sense, and it's growing. It's so stable, man. It's more stable than, I'm not trying to put down anything else, but it's more stable than anything on the internet. I really like that. And for me, Chris, for me, Shelly, for me, Cindy, I've been a part of two companies that you had all your information on there and woke up one day and it was gone.
Yeah.
I don't have to face that with Builderall. I love that. The simplicity of it, man. Simplicity keeps everything basic. Basic keeps everything simple. Therefore, there's no confusion or frustration. That's what Builderall promotes. Simplicity. I love it.
That's awesome, Tyree. Yeah, thank you. How about you, Cindy? What are your thoughts on the Builderall platform? Let me highlight you here.
Well, Chris, thank you. Thank you for having me as well. And one of my favorite things about Builderall, I mean, there's just so many, but to touch on a different area is to talk about the pricing a little bit, because one of the things that I love is that my marketing budget stays the same every single month. And no matter how much I grow or how many tools I use, you mentioned there's 45 plus. Nobody that I know of has used every single one of those tools, but different people, depending on their different businesses, will use the different tools. So it's amazing how no matter where you're at in your journey for the digital platform or for the digital arena, your digital footprint for your business, how you're generating leads, your interactive website. There's just so many different things that you can do that you can almost try things. If it doesn't work, try something else. It doesn't cost you an extra dime because they're already included. And not only is everything already included for you to grow into it, you also are grandfathered with Builderall, no matter what. So I mean, they're going in their 6 years. 6 years now, I think, is getting close to it. The people that came in, and Shelley will attest to this, that came in the beginning still pay that price from the beginning and have been grandfathered into all the updates, all the new features. And just like me, even though I've only been here for 2 years, I've been grandfathered into everything that they've had some massive updates. And I know they keep planning more at massive updates and more customer friendly, user friendly features within the platform. So I love that aspect of it. The certainty of the price that you're going to pay, that you don't have to be scared that you're going to have that 2001 contact in your email list and you're going to get bumped up an extra $20 a month, or that you can only have one domain connected, or so forth and so on.
Chris, may I ask Cindy a question, because she excited me when she was talking about price. I love free 99, or as close as I can get to it. So when she was mentioning about being grandfather, so Cindy, what you're actually saying is, if someone comes in on a special that's been offered now, and if you don't mind mentioning that special, tell about what that special is. But if they come in on that, they are still going to stay with their price no matter if there's a price change later. Is that what you're saying?
That's exactly what I'm saying. That grandfathered in that even that special price that we're promoting tonight, which is actually $79.90 for the first month of the Funnel Club. That means you get absolutely everything. I believe it's up to 800 funnels now, but there's just like everything you can imagine, all the tools, all like unlimited emails, unlimited magazines, unlimited apps, unlimited chatbots, unlimited cheetah websites, with 15 domains that you can connect to that. And yes, as long as you keep your account active, you will never have to pay an upgrade price ever. So, and that, I mean, that's saving you, if you sign up tonight with the special, it's going to save $119 tonight, because instead of $199, people joining are only going to pay $79.90 for that first month. And then moving forward, each month will be $79.90, but we know that's actually a $20 savings every month as well, because it's a $99 price. So after this special, that's, this is the time to get in. And it's a 30-day guarantee. So, it gives you plenty of time to go in there and check everything out and see how much you love it, and that you're going to use what the value of it is, without a doubt. I mean, you use one or two tools and you're getting more than the value of what we're paying. So that's what's also amazing.
So
Yeah.
one more question, Chris, please.
Sure, Tyree, yeah.
You get me excited. So along with the grandfather value, when a person does become a part of the community within Builderall, does that mean that they'll also be able to be connected to our host, the Builderall Diva, and yourself? Does that come with it? I mean, as an option?
Yes, absolutely. You, by coming in through the links in our description, thank you for mentioning that, Tyree. You'll be joining Builderall Team Awesome, which we're going to go over in a little bit about all the different bonuses that we have, the one-on-one training that we have, the live training we have 5 days a week. And then we have, and you probably are envious of this, is that we get one-on-one training every week, every Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, with the Vice President of Builderall, Shelley, Builderall Diva Turner. It really is. It's truly awesome. That's why it is called Team Awesome. So, yeah.
Okay.
Ahead,
so one other thing, yes, Tim, just slightly envious, but see, because in 2018, February of 2018, I became a part of Builderall. I had the benefit of being on the boot camps by Miss Awesome. So when someone does come into Builderall, even though they are part of Team Awesome with you all, And even though they're in the community, all they have to do is go in the back office and access that free training, free 99, that comes with Builderall, the boot camp. So they still get a chance, whether they come in and teach awesome or not, they still get a chance to be trained by her. And if they do as I do, and since we don't have yellow pages anymore, I let my fingers do the walking on the keyboards. And I can go to your channel on YouTube. I can go to Cindy's channel on YouTube. I can even go to Shelly's channel on YouTube.
That's right.
So, you know,
there's another layer to that, Terry, and I'm glad you brought it up, because we have a team called the Mag 5 team, and they actually work for everyone in Builderall. And that specific team is there to train you when you start in Builderall. But here's the kicker, is they're going to teach you, like, click here, click there, do this, do that. But they're also going to teach you from end to end how to do things. So, for example, we have a complete training on how to start your own coaching business. Now, this is a week-long live training that they did that we now have available in e-learning. And when you take the course, you're going to learn how to set up your coaching business in Builderall, but they're also going to give you the forms that you need to get started, to sign people up to be clients as you are coaching them. They'll have tips and tricks on what you need to know to be able to start your coaching business. So it's literally the business idea, how to set it up in Builderall, and then the strategy to make it work, and even the forms and everything that you need to make it happen. It is absolutely insane. And that is free to you when you join. And especially if you join with this promotion that's going on right now, you're going to be able to jump right in and get access to that coaching training. And if that's a business idea that floats your boat, melts your butter, you spend 1 week going through that training and you'll have everything you need to get started, including the forms and a template website that you can grab, bring it into your account, and just edit with your information, and you're ready to start taking clients.
Chris,
Yeah, that's right.
Question.
Sure.
It's something that really caught my attention when you mentioned earlier, you were speaking of your history on the internet as far as working with a digital marketing platform such as Builderall. Before you became like full-time Builderall, and as you mentioned, you just had access to the account. How much experience you had before then that made a difference versus the experience you have now? How hard was it for you to make that adjustment with this platform?
Oh, that's a great question. I would say I had zero experience starting out. So I was in a panic, and I had to rent to pay, had to have loans to pay, just like everybody else out there. I had all those problems that we all have out there. So yeah, I was scared. It was different. I made a lot of mistakes. What I did is I was always at the Tuesday night trainings that we had at the time. We didn't have the Magnificent 5, the 5 days training at the time, which I wish we did, because I think that will advance many people a lot quicker than it took me. But it took me about 6 months. Full disclosure, I'm not going to lie, but like I said, we didn't have the 5 days training at that point. And we didn't have all the resources at the time. But as Shelly Turner got her promotion to inside Builderall, she's created a lot of things, the knowledge base and all the different training that we have inside Builderall. So for me, she's been a godsend to just, I don't know how to say it. I can't think of the word right now. Just made it a lot faster I think for people to learn how to use the tools inside Builderall, and being on the Builderall team, awesome team with all our support, and is just amazing too, because if you want to sell Builderall, that's great. It's not easy to do. Nothing is easy to do online. You have to work hard. You have to learn. And there's trial and error. There's no magic button. And we've talked about this numerous times, Tyree and everybody here. There's no magic button where you push it and say, I'm going to be a millionaire tomorrow. It doesn't work like that. That's what I thought would happen I just throw a link out there and everybody's going to buy something from me and I'll be rich. And, you know, it doesn't work like that. It's about building your email list. It's about just listening and learning. And when you learn and taking action with the things that you learn and building your list and not putting all, like Shelly will even tell you, not put your eggs all in one basket. Just kind of diversify yourself with different things and different, like I sell a lot of Builderall. I do. And I'm good at selling Builderall. I never thought I'd be good at selling anything online because I never could until that 6 months of transition and learning. But now I feel confident, and Cindy knows this. We've had this conversation. I can sell pretty much anything. And one of the things that I've learned, and I'll just skip back to that. I feel confident that I can sell anything because I have the tools and I know how to use the tools to sell anything. And and I think anybody can. I think Cindy can, Shelly can, Tyree can. We all can sell anything we want to do if we listen, we learn, and we take action with the tools. I don't know if anybody has any thoughts on that.
Yeah, I do. I want to ask Cindy a question because I don't get a chance to really speak with you all as much as I would like to. So when it comes to Builderall, I don't know the total background or history of Cindy's experience, but upon what she becoming a part of Builderall, Cindy, would you mind speaking on how simple the simplicity of what you do? Is it simple what you had to learn, and is it duplicatable through Builderall?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, my history of coming into Builderall was I followed Chris into Builderall. We had a business already together, and we came into Builderall with the intention that I was going to, you know, create a service for my existing clients to build them websites. And it was pixel perfect still at the time. So it was right before 4.0 came out, I believe, or it was 4.0. No, yeah, it was right before 4.0. And the simplicity of the drag and drop it was the pixel perfect builder. It was very simple and it was very duplicatable. And as time went on, like Chris said, we had that joint venture with the real estate that I also was like, okay, I need to do something else as well, because I was doing some social media, I was doing some websites, but the real estate was really the bulk of the bill paying money. So I ventured into doing more websites, and it was all very duplicatable. From learning Pixel Perfect to going into the Cheetah Builder it's like night and day now. I go back into Pixel Perfect and it's like, it just seems like how, oh my gosh. I mean, I thought it was so awesome at the time. Now looking at Cheetah, it's blown away, Pixel Perfect. But aside from that, the affiliate side of things, like Chris was saying, it took 6 months. It's taken me a little bit longer because I'm not all in with the affiliates as much as Chris, because I still have my social media and I still have some websites I build. But it's becoming a revenue stream for me. I'm doing things with it, and I'm doing things aside from just Builderall with other products that are not my own. And that's, I mean, the beauty of being able to sell a product online that's not your own is amazing. That's something that you couldn't do it in years past. And now that you can, and it's so, like Chris said, it's easy and it's simple, but it takes work. It definitely takes work. So anybody can do it if you have the fortitude to learn. All you have to do is learn and be able to sit at the keyboard and be able to sit at the screen to do it and to take the training. And back to the training of it being completely available to you in so many formats with Builderall, because not only do you have that complete knowledge base of video based, watch them whenever you want to 24/7. We also have, I think it's 18 different live trainings every day, or I mean every week, with Team Awesome trainings and the Mag 5 trainings and the Tuesday night training. And so many of those are interactive, where you can come in and actually ask questions and follow along, like workshop style sometimes on Tuesday night trainings. And then also ask questions not only about maybe what that particular project is, but other things like on our Thursday night training where we just open it up. And if you have a question about anything, we have Shelly right there ready to answer it. So I know I just kind of zigzagged around that question, Tyree, but it is as simple as it can be. It just takes the work and the training. Now I'm looking at Chris go like this. So I will end the answer with that.
Do have one other question, Chris, if you don't mind. I'm not trying to take over, but it's an opportunity for me to pay it forward to you all, because for me, I understand marketing and everything, but the energy of work that you all put out kept me going when I was in my health transition. So it's an opportunity for me to let people know that you all really who you all say you are. So when it comes to learning Builderall and simplicity, it's very good to have an educator that understands education and the process of learning, which learning how to read, learning how to write, learn how to comprehend what you read and write. Someone that has spent time teaching that people to develop that skill. And to have someone like Shelley, I would really like to have her just, for a moment, if you don't mind, Chris, just touch on how simple it is to take those three principles of learning, reading, writing, and understanding, and apply that to support the explanation of simplicity that you and Cindy has explained when it comes to Builderall.
Well, we have so many different aspects of training that we do. So we've got the knowledge base, which is going to be where you go to find the really short videos to get more information about what's going on and how to do like specific tasks or how to get started inside of one of the tools. So you're going to get all like the basic of the most basic of the most basic inside of the knowledge base. And those are the ones that are going to be the 1 or 2 minute videos, or maybe 3 or 4 minutes, but not a whole lot longer than that, because we're trying to get you to use the tool and figure out the little things you need to know. So very short, very quick, very pointed information to get you started. And then the next layer is something like the Mag 5 team. So we have 3 different Facebook groups that are different niche marketing areas. We've got local business, we've got information and digital and physical products, and we've got network marketing and MLM niche marketing. So 3 different groups. And inside those groups, every single day, there's a live training. And that live training happens, like I said, every day. And you can attend them. You join the group, you jump into that live training that's streaming right there in the group, and you get access. Plus, they actually are looking at the chat and answering questions at the chat. So it's really amazing. That's Monday through Thursday. And then on Friday, we have the question and answer sessions. So if you've gone through and you've gotten started and watched those intro videos in the knowledge base, and then you've gone to some of the training by the Mag 5 and you're confused and don't know what to do next, then you go to the live training on Friday, and that is a question and answer session, and they give you the Zoom link. So you can jump in and be live and in person on the Zoom link so that you can ask your question. And what's amazing about it is the Mag 5 team, I'm always amazed at how well they do. They take your question and they actually answer it. You get an answer, and so many times they even share their screen and show through and show you exactly what to do. But the other layer of that is they're going to give you any tips and tricks they know. None of them hold back. So if they know something that can make your life a little bit easier with what you're trying to accomplish, they will share like a tip or a trick that you might have to pay thousands of dollars from a guru to get. That's amazing. And then once we talk about the Mag 5, then the next step is to go into Tuesday night training. Tuesday night training is an end-to-end training that we do on some kind of concept, some kind of strategy, some kind of business model. And we just got done showing how to use the Builderall mobile app developer platform. You can actually develop iOS, Android, Kindle mobile apps, and you can also do something called PWA, or progressive web apps. So we took 2 Tuesdays to teach first how to use the builder to build your app. And then we took another Tuesday, the very next Tuesday, we did a training on how to publish those apps onto the platforms. So the first Tuesday was how to use the Builderall platform to create your app. And then the second Tuesday was completely off the Builderall platform, but showing you how you can take what you built and put it onto the platforms to be able to publish your app. So that is an end-to-end training, and we do those on Tuesday nights so you can get a complete idea of what kind of business you can build inside of Builderall. And then the next layer is the week-long trainings that we do. We do boot camps, and the Mag 5 team and myself, I don't get to do it as much as I used to, but they do a great job of taking you through 5 days of training in a specific area. And the coaching was one of them that we did. We did another one on how to build and grow your email list. We did another one on how to create and manage membership areas. There's a ton that we've already done, and there's a ton that we're planning out for 2022 as well. So they're great resources, and these are end-to-end trainings that you could literally take them and create a business off of the week-long training. And that is really exciting. We're really, really proud of those. And then we've got so much more coming. We're making improvements to the knowledge base every single day. We've got something called Builderall University that's going to be coming up soon. And then we've even got some ways to update you that are non-traditional. For example, an Alexa app to keep you updated on what's going on inside of Builderall. So lots and lots and lots of things coming. And the whole goal of it is to get you to learn how to use that Builderall platform so that you can build your business and grow it to whatever you want it to be.
Okay, so
yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The only thing I was going to ask is that with everything Shelly explained, with everything Cindy explained, everything you explained, going back to what Cindy explained as far as the price and everything, and having access to Team Awesome. Would that be does all that still apply to the same price of everything that comes with the special that you spoke of? I mean, does that change the price of anything? Is it still gonna be the same price with all the value that has been spoken?
Yes, it is. Team Awesome is just a bonus. It comes with it just for being associated with Team Awesome. You get everything that Builderall offers, plus everything that Team Awesome offers, which is just a plethora of additional bonuses, additional training, additional trainers available to schedule with, additional softwares that you may need to run your business, things like invoicing, things like there's a whole list of them that Shelly can rattle off in about 5 seconds, but it includes everything. There's no extra charge. Our success is your success, or your success is our success, I should say. And that's what's amazing about Shelly, about Chris, about Team Awesome at large, is that they're always giving, they're always training. It's not just about here, how do you use these tools? You click here and you click there. They're great, but like Shelly mentioned, it's about the brainstorming, the ideas, the how to apply those tools to create a business, to create a revenue of a stream of revenue. Whether it's through PLR, whether it's through coaching yourself. There's just so many different ways that you can use and make a business out of the different tools. That you can just use one tool, the magazine tool. You can just use one tool, the app, the Cheetah Builder, the email marketing. You can do that as one tool and build a business from that. And you can do that with almost all the tools. I mean, even the video wrapper can be a business. You can do a Fiverr business with that.
Yeah. Chris came back in. I do know one thing. I want to ask you, Chris, and I'm not trying to take over the show. It's just flowing, man. Understanding that you did not have a lot of experience when you first came in, with the easiness that you have gone through to learn this, could you actually teach what you learned and make it duplicatable for someone else to do the same and use? Could you actually do that from what you've learned so far?
You don't want to duplicate what Chris did, though. Sorry, Chris, I'm going to stomp on you, because he's going to teach you how to do it without his mistakes. So it's not going to take you 6 months. Sorry, go ahead, Chris. What's your answer?
That's That's the truth. Yeah. So that's a great point. It's a great question, Tyree, and a great follow up, Cindy. Yeah, for us, it's in Builderall Team Awesome. When you join Builderall through the links in the description, is that we pay it forward, and it's what Shelley taught me. Is I'm old school. So I'm an old dude. I'm old school, and I like paying it forward. So I like when I go to sleep. At night I look in a mirror. May not like the visual part, getting a little older, but at least I can put a smile on my face and know I did the right thing today. And one thing that Shelley taught me, and it's not that she taught me, it's that she um, just what she showed me by taking the actions that she took was that she always helped me, even when there was no financial benefit. A lot of times in this online space, everybody there's always a catch to everything, and with Shelley Turner, there's not a catch. It's a friend, it's a community, and that's what I've learned, and I like giving that back to all of my clients. And what's interesting too is that, and I think I don't know if Shelley was talking about this when she was talking about this, but listen to your clients, because not everyone may want to sell Builderall. Not everyone wants to do a certain thing online. Everybody has their own ideas. Everyone has their own niche that they're in, or niche, whatever you want to call it. And as a sponsor, as a team leader, I got to keep my ears open, and I have to have an open mind to what my client wants to do and wants to achieve using the tools inside Builderall, and not be stubborn and say, no, you got to do this. Just have an open mind and guide them through the things that they need to succeed for what their goals are, not mine.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I agree with that, Chris. And I wanted to kind of expand on that a little bit, because everybody out there listening, if you're not a current member of Builderall and Team Awesome, that's kind of one of the benefits you get when you join, is you get these amazing Builderall tools. You get to be a part of Team Awesome, but you've then got Cindy, you've got Chris, you've got myself, you've got
Is that me or Shelley?
The Team Awesome members. I'm sorry, what was the question? But you've got all the Team Awesome members that are ready to kind of hone in on how to help you be successful. And the dealio is that not everybody achieves it the same way. And it's actually funny, because one of the things I've experienced with this company is that people come in and go, can you just give me the checklist? Just give me the checklist of how to make money. If I gave you my checklist of how I got started, you're not going to make money, because you're going to do it differently than me. Things are going to tickle you about Builderall that I'm not that tickled about. I'm way more tickled about something else. And same direction with Chris, same way with Cindy, same way with Tyree. Everybody has their areas of Builderall that they absolutely love. And then even if you love the same areas, let's say that you want to go after website development. Chris's way of building websites is going to be different than Shelley's, different than Cindy's, different than Tyree's. Everybody's websites are different. There's a different structure. There's a different way you do it. There's a different way you want to have your content on there. So you just have to, what we call in this industry, fail forward. And it's a constant challenge to let yourself fail forward. And when you do, you actually experience little bitty instances of success that build up over time. But the fun thing is that we're here to help you so that you don't fall flat on your face. You may fail forward a little bit, but we're going to help pick you up and help you kind of get along the path and try as much as possible to not make the mistakes that we've made. One of the things I tell everyone is as much as I can do right now with Builderall and with business in general, with technology, I didn't start out that way. And I have done everything wrong. There's probably not a single thing that I've done right the first time. But that's why I can come to you and say, you probably should try to do it this way, and then think about this thing, and maybe do this thing. And I will try to circumvent you going the exact wrong way that I went. So it shortens the learning curve, and get you to a place where you can start making money faster. And Team Awesome is fabulous at that, along with Builderall and the Mag 5 team as well. So it's amazing what you get. And when you jump in, you've got the support of Builderall, the community, and the added benefit of the support of Team Awesome.
Shelly,
Yeah.
I'm going to add on to that if it's okay, Chris. Can I take over
Sure.
for another minute? So
Yeah,
yeah,
why
I mean, the community is huge. It's so amazing that you're never going to feel alone with Builderall, is what we used to say so much, and it applies because you do have that Builderall community. You have the Team Awesome community. You have our meetings that we come together, and it's like maybe you need encouragement, maybe you need inspiration, maybe you need technical know-how. But whatever it is that you need, we can help you with, whether it's just us, the leadership of Team Awesome, or if it's the Team Awesome members as a whole. Because sometimes it's Elizabeth from California, or Christy from Kentucky, or Willie down in Florida that comes up with that, oh yeah, and it clicks and snaps for somebody else. So there's just so many different perspectives, and not just America here, but we have Australia and India and
Netherlands,
all these other countries that I can't name right now that
Germany.
are also part of our membership. So you get to see and hear and be a part of a community that's actually worldwide, and you get those perspectives along with it. So being somebody that's online and a marketer that went from being a local business person that went to luncheons to network to gather business cards to somebody who's on the web and now I am worldwide, it's a totally different. You got to look at things differently. Maybe it's the way fonts look, maybe it's the way colors look, maybe it's the way verbiage is, but all those things come into play. And sometimes somebody can say something or shed light to something on your website if you ask somebody to look at it. And we do that for each other. That can make all the difference in the world. So sometimes it's just that. Sometimes it's design. Sometimes it's innovation. Sometimes it's inspiration, encouragement. But that's what we're here for. And it's not just us on the screen here. It's the whole team. Whether it's on screen on a Thursday night or a Tuesday morning, or it's in the group, because everybody's just so positive in the group and everybody is very helpful. That sometimes you can post a question. Sometimes it takes you 5 minutes to get answered. Sometimes it might be 5 hours, but it usually never goes very long before somebody will chime in, because again, if it's 4 a.m. to you, it's probably lunchtime to somebody else that's on our team. So it's amazing how quickly sometimes you can get an answer, even when you think it's the middle of the night.
So
That's right.
Chris, question for you. Coming in by yourself when you first came in, a lot of times, no matter what, if it's network marketing or affiliate, people normally feel alone because they don't really have a connection with the person that brought them in as far as a sponsor. So on your behalf, when you first came in, because it's very important for me to make this point, because I've been there and some other folks too, and we have people coming in now. Within 6 months, as you said, it took you some time to kind of really understand what the newness of your reality when it comes to digital marketing. So what happened? What type of experience did you have within the time that you were in Builderall within those 6 months that let you know you made the right decision? And what was that experience? What type of experience was that? And how did it make you feel knowing that you had made a safe and secure choice that support what Michael Jackson said, you are not alone? What happened?
Wow, that's a good question.
Very journalistic of you, Tyree. It's like Shelly's saying something, but she's muted.
I'm muted? No, I'm not muted. Shelly's muted.
No, sorry, I muted it. I'm actually answering a question right now. So as we're talking, you guys, I'm dealing with about 2 or 3 different people and answering questions for them on how to fix their website to be able to do what they want it to do. So this is what we do. We live, eat, breathe, sleep Builderall, and we want to make sure that all of our members are able to build what they want to build to create their business. So if I'm muted and I start talking, I'm actually trying to give an answer to a member.
That's right. And it's 11:15 Eastern Standard Time here in the United States, and I think Shelly's an hour behind us, so it's still 10:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or 10:15 p.m. her time, and she's out there working. So that's really cool. That's a great question, 𝘕𝙬. I think for me, it was the combination of, you come into something and you see people making money and you're not, and you try different things and you fail. And I'm a very competitive person, so I feel like that gives me a benefit, more so than others, because of my sports background and my competitiveness. So I like to win. I don't like to lose. So I have so much more failure than I have success. But I've always said that my failures are my foundation, which you've probably heard before, to your success. And I follow the leaders, James Neville Taylor, Chad Bartlett. I take their courses, even though it might cost me some extra money, and I just want to see what they're doing. I may not want to copy what they're doing, but I learn bits and pieces of what they're doing. The leaders who are making money, Barbie Figueroa is another one. Obviously, Shelley Turner. That's why I joined her team, because if you put all the pieces, there's not one person that I would want to emulate. It's a compilation of everyone that I feel and I put together to make something for myself. So, and that's where I come back to. And Cindy and I have talked about this extensively, that there is no magic button, but there is. The magic button is you. What are you going to put into it? What are you going to do? This is your business. And I think that's what a lot of people forget, that when you're on this online space, no matter what you're doing, if you're selling barbecue sauce, it doesn't matter what you're selling. If you're selling affiliate products from ClickBank or Max Bounty, it doesn't matter what you're doing. It's what you put into it, and the action that you take, and the drive that you have. And once you get it going, and once you figure it out, I would say it all just comes together, but can I teach you how to do that? Sure. But Shelley could have taught me her way. And like I think she mentioned earlier, that, well, maybe that's not for me. We're just not meeting eye to eye on that. And you have to be comfortable with what you're doing, but you have to experience what others are doing to understand that process and be comfortable with the path that you take personally.
Yeah, I like that, Chris, because basically what you're saying is that everything that Team Austin does, everything that Builderall is about, is duplicatable. They're principles, not principles like high school, but rules, principles, rules of life, rules of marketing. And what you're speaking of, what you're teaching, what you're saying we are about, teaching you the rules of marketing, and then you use those rules in the way that benefits you. Even though someone showed you that they work, you can then use those principles of marketing, the principles of how to use the tool. And what is a principle? Things that doesn't change. Things that doesn't change no matter what time it is. So no matter where you are in the world, as Cindy spoke. That's that's basically what I love that you're saying, that makes it so safe and secure. What's a principle? The sun goes up, sun comes down, moon goes up, moon comes down. That happened before we were here. It's going to continue to happen after we go. So it doesn't change, but in the same time, we all use the daylight to do different things. Same daylight for you, Cindy, myself, and Shelley. Yep. So as you said, within your time of being in Builderall, you've learned how things work. They're principle based. They don't change. It just is a change in way of how you can use to benefit you.
Yeah,
And
that's
that's
right.
what makes it so easy.
Yeah, that's right. And we were talking about this, I think, in Thursday's meeting, Shelley, last Thursday or yesterday's meeting, that there's three ways to. There's probably more ways to use Builderall, but I look at the three main ways to use Builderall. You can just be an affiliate for Builderall and sell Builderall. You can use the Builderall tools just to create a website or a sales funnel for yourself and use the email autoresponder, mailing boss for yourself and be done. Pay your bill and you set it all up and it's all on automatic and you're done. You check in every few months and that's it. And then you do what I do. And I think everybody here on this panel here is that we do the third thing, which is a combination of both. We have businesses that we run, we use the tools, and we, for different businesses that we run, and we also sell Builderall as affiliates. And so it's a combination of both. And that's where, for me, that's where the success is for me, because I sell a lot of Builderall, but I also sell a lot of other things. And I have courses that I'm building to sell for myself this year with the unlimited e-learning courses that we have inside Builderall. So yeah, it's amazing what you can do and what you can scale and all the different directions that you can go with the Builderall tools.
Great. Again, I'm not trying to take over, just that it's a lot of value that I see coming through you all from different experiences in life that I've had. And I recognize a lot of that value in you all. And for me, it's a blessing to even be connected to you all, even though I'm not, placed under in the Team Awesome group. I feel so much that I am because you all treat me as I am. It doesn't, even though people be a part of Team Awesome, I don't feel that I'm not a part of Team Awesome. Not just that I'm a part of this wonderful community that we all are a part of, but no matter if I ask Cindy a question, you a question, Shelley a question, not being, and I want people to know, not being on this webinar, I still get the same treatment. And that just goes to that shows the value of Builderall and the originality of the people that I'm seeing right now. You are who you speak you are, and I can verify that. Matter of fact, when Cindy was speaking of how her original career was going to offline businesses, but being online now, she's developed herself more. Am I right, Cindy?
Oh, absolutely. I've had to pivot, and so many people across the globe have had to pivot their business or recreate themselves online. And that's an important aspect to knowing, just like Chris was speaking earlier about knowing who his clients are, who his members are, and being able to help them based on their own goals, because everybody comes with different assets, with different experience, with different goals. And it's part of our job, I would call it, to help them along, to expedite their process, to give them that quick start that they're hoping for. And that's what we want them to do, is to come in and have it easier than we had it, to be able to get started no matter what their goal is. So maybe they already have an existing business. Maybe they have a restaurant or a chiropractor or any kind of retail store that are just looking to create an online presence in addition to their brick and mortar space. Or maybe they're working as a nurse and just can't do it anymore, and they want to recreate themselves with an online e-course or coaching or something on those lines. I mean, it can be, or to become an affiliate marketer. I mean, the important thing is I think one of the important things is that you got to remember, like we said earlier, it can be easy. It's not hard. Anybody can come in and do this. If you have Wi-Fi and the drive, you can do this. It's about giving yourself the time to learn, though, because just like with any career, with any opportunity that you have in life, whether you're an air conditioning repairman, a plumber, a mechanic, a teacher, a nurse, you had to go to school. You had to get specialized training for that. You got to give yourself the time to do that with the online digital marketing aspect being a career as well. If you're going to earn your money this way, you got to give yourself time to learn how to do it. And when I say different people come with different assets, I mean, you are all, you know, maybe you already have an email list because you have people that drop their business cards in your raffle for a free pizza at your pizza shop or whatever. Maybe you already have a huge following on social media, whatever. Maybe you already have the, you know, perfect personality for video, and you already have a video library of teaching somebody something that you can already create an e-course, an e-learning course for that. So, I mean, just remember that you're going to have to take some time, no matter where you're coming from and what your goal is, but you can do it. And we're here to help you expedite the startup process of getting into Builderall.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I'm
Yeah,
be quiet, Chris.
that's right.
Let you have your show back, because you ought to give me so much. I mean, I'm like popping pop. I should have brought my popcorn. Okay, I'm having a ball.
So,
Okay,
yeah,
Chris.
thank you, Tyree. I appreciate that, and I appreciate your amazing questions. They're really great questions, and it caught us all off guard. So, and it's great. So that's the best way to do it. So one of the things, we do have a question from 𝘿𝙞𝙜𝙠𝙖. Shelley, you're going to have to answer this one. So let me find that, and I'll drop it on the screen for you. And I showed it earlier. Does Builderall have any integration with any blockchains and or cryptocurrencies? Can you see? Can you guys see that?
Yeah, yeah, we can see it. Yeah.
Okay.
So blockchain and cryptocurrencies, we don't have integrated into Builderall yet, but you know, the integrations are coming. There's no doubt about it. If we don't do these integrations, we'll be behind the 8 ball. So my best guess is that we'll be talking about this very soon. But right now, we don't have blockchain and we don't have cryptocurrencies inside of Builderall. But there are ways, if you want to come in and you want to work with the platform to be able to create an e-commerce store or sell products. We have a plethora of payment processors that you can use, which across the board, you've got Stripe, you've got PayPal, you've got BitPay, and there's some I've never even heard of before. So I can't remember the number of processors we have, but we've got a lot of them where you can accept payment. And I think BitPay might be one that actually allows you to do payment through cryptocurrencies as well. Then the next thing is if you come in as an affiliate, when you earn your affiliate commissions, then which are commissions based on when people sign up under your affiliate link, you actually get a commission or a portion of their monthly payment. When that happens, you are able to withdraw that money to an e-wallet. And then with that e-wallet, you can decide where you want to send the money from there. For me, it's super easy. I just send it straight into my bank account. If I made $4,000, then $4,000 goes into my bank account. So if it says $4,000 that you earned, you get $4,000 in e-wallet. And then from e-wallet in the US, it cost me like $1 to move it from e-wallet to my bank. That's it. So there's not like a bazillion hidden fees and all that kind of stuff. There's some rules that you have to follow before you can get your first payment out, but that's going to be normal because obviously we don't want people coming in, making buku of money, running off with it, and there's a bunch of fraud. So we do have things in place to prevent fraud. But once you've worked through your first 35 days after you earn your first commissions, then you can literally withdraw payments every single week. And we pay every single Thursday on time, every time. And I'm going to tell you, Wednesdays are really good Wednesdays. And then Thursday is super good Thursdays. We love our payday and we love our Wednesday when we get to request that money so that on Thursday we can get paid. And I remember when I first started Builderall, I was on that little hamster wheel of affiliate marketing and joining programs and wondering if they were going to pay out like they said they would, and had been definitely disenchanted with them, with the whole kit and caboodle out there, because you had all these lofty promises and guarantees and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, you could make a lot of good money and never see a dime of it in the other programs. So when I first started Builderall, I was like, okay, I made my first money. Let's see if they'll pay out. And you know what? They paid. And I was like, well, you know, a lot of times they'll pay you the first time And that's to fool you so that, you go all in, and then they won't pay you again. So I waited for that second payment, and sure enough, they paid. And they've never missed a payment. And I am one of the top affiliates inside of Builderall. I am the number 13. I slipped a spot. I was 12. I am now 13. But I still am very proud of the fact that I am number 13 in the company, and they have never missed a commissions payment for me.
May I add to that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I'm going to be as visual as I can with this, and it's not going to be long. Within the United States, and as Cindy said, we're also worldwide. So within the world, there's been a transition of eras. And what I mean by that, long years ago, over 100 years ago, and this referring to blockchain, they started in the agriculture era. Things speeded up, then they went into the industrial area because they needed to provide services, but provide them in a faster way of getting things done. Then there came the technical era, around about the 60s or the 70s, when technology started being things that were created to make things happen even faster. So now we are in an information era, to where information is the thing that people want access to, but in a faster way. Blockchain technology, and I understand blockchain technology because I deal with currencies a lot. So I understand why blockchain technology became so important, because it moves things along much faster. People can receive information faster. They can have access to services faster. That's the purpose of blockchain, so you can get your money faster. So how does that relate to Builderall? And I'm sure Shelley, Chris, and Cindy can verify this. Builderall has a setup, a system, a cheetah system that loads faster than anything on the internet, which means Builderall itself, the speed of Builderall is comparable to the speed of blockchain technology already when it comes to delivering information. When your site loads up on the internet, it loads up faster than anything. And there's a site on the internet that you can test Builderall, and it'll show you how fast it loads. So we are the blockchain technology of digital marketing. And how does that relate to blockchain? We move faster, so you make money faster, and it comes to you in a safe, secure way, as Shelley spoke. So we are comparable to blockchain. I can visually say that because I use blockchain technology every day. Thank you.
No, the technology is unbelievable. I mean, we are constantly doing things. Builderall, Eric Salgado, the whole developer team, they're constantly doing things that take us above and beyond what the normal software marketing platforms are doing. The way they write the code so that they don't just keep fixing the code, but they recreate the code, from what I understand. I don't want to pretend like I know what the developers do, but I know it's amazing. As far as speed, what Tyree was saying, oh, absolutely. We have speeds of 100 if you do our smart templates. And I mean, Chris and we did a speed test. I'll let him talk about that with the different things that we've done. Comparing the different builders. Go ahead, Chris.
Oh, it's okay. I'm excited now. Yeah, we did a check through our videos on YouTube. We've done a speed test, a live speed test on all the other platforms out there, and Builderall just blows everybody away. I got to be honest with you, though, full disclosure, the closest one that came to us with speed tests, and that means, if a website or sales funnel, how fast it uploads on the internet, was WordPress. And I was very impressed by that. But everybody else was really bad. I'm not going to mention names. It's all there. We did it live. I took a real gamble doing that. And yeah, it worked out. Builderall is super, super fast. I mean, I have clients that I built websites for, my own websites. It's like lightning. So that's definitely one of the.
And one of the things that we have, Chris, that not every platform has, is that bank of developers that are available to update our all of our tools with the latest coding techniques and all that kind of stuff. So when you talk about Builderall and you talk about like our Cheetah website builder or our Mailing Boss, which is our autoresponder system, where you can manage your emails and how they go out to your clients. They're constantly looking at the code and updating it with the latest version. So they may have written it on this type of code a couple years ago, and a new code is coming out that's faster and more efficient. So they're going to do the flip-flop to the new code. We're actually experiencing some of that now, where we're going to get some new, a new format to one of our programs, and we'll be officially pulling that out of beta and launching it probably in March. So we're constantly getting that newer, updated version. And that is one of the things about Builderall that I will not lie to you about. We'll be completely transparent. If you don't like change, don't come into Builderall, because it changes so fast and so furious, because we are constantly wanting to make sure that we have the fastest code, the best tools, and it's a constant churning of things to get you the best that we can possibly offer. And what we have is like 120 developers that are developing all the time for those tools. And we're so super excited. At Builderall, it's almost always like Christmas. It's the craziest thing that I've ever experienced in my life. We get tummy tickles like every meeting coming up, because we don't know sometimes what's coming at us and what new thing we're going to get, or what new little field is going to be added. It cracks me up because there's so many different things that they've added that are so simple. And just to give you an idea, we have a viral contest capability with our email system and with our websites. And it is as simple as setting up your email list to be a viral contest. It's a little check mark box, and it sounds so stupid simple, like how could that be anything important? But what it allows you to do is set up a viral contest that says, hey, I will put up a $25 gift card if you sign up for my email list and then use your referral link to get more people to sign up. The person that gets the most signups, I will give them a $25 Amazon card or a $100 Amazon card. So that little check mark box gives you incredible tools to be able to create an email list inside of the system. And once you join Builderall, you're going to find out the email list is going to be the foundation of your business. The money's in the list, and we give you lots and lots and lots of ways and training on how to build your email list. And the viral contest is one of them. And again, it's so deceivingly simple because it's one stupid check mark inside of Mailing Boss, but the power of it is undeniable.
That's right.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Shelly, I want to ask you, I asked you when you came onto this live stream, obviously you came last minute, as you always do, because I asked you last minute and you say, okay, sure, I'm game. So I really appreciate you being here. But I asked you for a link, and you gave us this link that I have up on the screen right now, birthdaywisher.memberbytes.com. What is that?
That is a website I created. I have so many different businesses, and I build mobile apps. I have an e-commerce store, and I also have software that I have the rights to resell. And Birthday Wisher is one of those that I have the rights to actually create a website and sell it. And so on Builderall, I actually created this website, and it's a little bitty Chrome extension that allows you to install it on Chrome, and it will go out to your Facebook profile and find all of your friends on Facebook. And it will look up their birthdays. And then you can set it to do 3 different messages. So you can set it to go before their birthday, to just give them a reminder that says, hey, I heard it's almost your birthday. And then you can send them another message on the exact day of their birthday that says, hey, happy birthday. And then you can send them another message after their birthday that says, hey, I heard you had a birthday. And the value in this is this is the neatest little tool. And again, it just seems so simple, but it has made a huge impact for me, because all of my friends that I'm on Facebook with, I don't have time to go in there and look at all their birthdays. And then even if I do happen to see that they've got a birthday coming up, just getting the time to write out a message and make it personal and stuff like that, it's difficult. This Birthday Wisher does that for you. It slides in their name. You can actually create an image, and it will put their name on the image as if you went to Canva and made them a happy birthday image and sent it to them. It's ridiculous what it does. And what I've done is set up the website through Builderall so that I can actually sell the app using my website and the payment processor. And then I have a few skills beyond that where I've set it up so that I can pull the data out, send it into Zapier or Pabbly, and it actually connects to the software to set up their account. And then it goes into our email client, where our email client emails them with their username and password so they can download the software, install it, and then log in. And all of that is built on the foundation of Builderall. The Builderall handles the website, Builderall handles the checkout system, and Builderall handles the email system of that particular business model. And it's amazing to watch it happen. And I think that for the money that I spend on Builderall every single month, I get way more value than I could even imagine. And it's something like this where I built an entire business on being able to sell this type of software using the Builderall platform as the main piece of the pie to make all of it happen. It is really, really cool.
Yeah, it is very cool. So that's birthdaywisher.memberbytes.com. Now check that out, guys, because that's a great product. Cindy raised her hand. That's interesting. And Tyree, I'm going to put you on a spot with your link that you gave me, but I'll go to Cindy first.
Well, I just think that brings up another important aspect, another important feature of Builderall, which is our marketplace. So Shelly has that product. She built everything, and the checkout and the website and all is based on Builderall. We have a marketplace that she can put that product on and use the Builderall army of affiliates to help sell her product. Mm-hmm. So that is just another amazing feature of Builderall that you get included at no extra charge.
That's right. It is amazing. I've got several products that affiliates sell for me, and it's really fun to create a product. I love the product creation process. I don't consider myself a salesperson. I can't sell a coat to an Eskimo, and they need coats, and I still can't sell them a coat. But I can create a product, and I can put systems in place that are amazing how they work and how everything's integrated. So my talent is creating that product and setting up the system, and then just giving it to the affiliates and letting the affiliates sell it for me. And Builderall has set up a complete system for me to be able to do that very easily.
And I told you to change that instead of a coat to an Eskimo, because who knows in this day and age if that's offensive, that you can't sell a toothpick to a beaver. That way you would. You're
well, not I don't want to offend any beavers either, though, right?
Offend anyone.
I've heard they can be kind of mean.
Yeah, they can.
And here I think that she can sell screens to a submarine.
You mean window screen? I don't understand.
That means they don't need screens, but I can still sell them a screen.
That means she's
Gotcha.
can sell anything, just like you, Chris Desar.
Gotcha. That's right. I can sell anything because I have all the tools inside Builderall. All right, Tyree. I'm going to put you on the spot here. So,
Tyree's like, what did I sign up for tonight? What did I do tonight?
Tyree, you gave me a link and it goes to like a crypto site. What's going on here?
Okay, what that is, let me first state, I have that up there because that's one of the things I do, the reason why I can explain and understand blockchain technology. But it's a system that I use to teach people how to trade Forex, crypto, or even do binary trading. But I use the platform of Builderall to bring awareness to that system. I use the tools, simplicity. Builderall makes it easy for me to put that information, and I created all of that on Builderall from the Builderall training on how to do websites. So that is that, and in the process of rebranding, I have that link right now, and because of Builderall, and we do have a challenge course that teaches you how to rebrand and how to establish your identity on the internet. We have that challenge, and Chris can tell you all about that in a moment, but that's what that stands for, amongst other things that I have that's coming now. As you said, Chris, you're creating products and courses. I am too, and with different things, allowing my allowing God to use me to do what He's blessed me to learn from the people I've been connected to, like you all. So I'm putting everything out. Nothing is good if you take it to the grave with you, but if you leave it here, it keeps people from having a deadening experience in life to where they lose everything they had. As you said, Chris, you made some adjustments. Cindy made some adjustments. Even Shelley made some adjustments in life that she hadn't spoke about, and it kept our life going. So that system is one of the things, and just that site is on there. But again, Chris can tell you about the course that teaches you about rebranding.
Correct. I can.
Well, yet another aspect of Team Awesome is having the amazing exclusive bonus of a product launch mentor right in our midst, that you can come in and she will draw. You might not even know you have a product inside you, and the diva will draw it out and guide you in how to make that from an idea to a moneymaker.
Yeah,
And that
Shelley.
part's fun for me. I know that I've worked with Cindy and Chris both, and we've done the sessions where we've sat down and talked about, okay, what product do you want to make? And what cracks me up about every time I sit down with someone to talk to them about it, most people don't have even an idea yet. They're just like, I don't even know. I don't know. But you can stay in that phase for so long because you can't nail down what you're going to do. But I would say that within 30 minutes, we can start nailing down something that you would be good at, that you could put together as a product. Is that braggadocious, or is that true, you guys?
Very true.
No, that's
Very
true.
true.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. So I
And
think
the
that
fact that,
everybody
I mean,
has a product in them. Everybody has a product in them. There's no doubt in my little brain. Everybody has a product in them.
even
So,
Tony.
Even Tony. Yep. Even Tony.
Tony's going to bed.
Tony's going to bed. He is wore out.
I mean, but it's just one more thing. It's like, we don't like to, I don't like to put that number of the value of what our Team Awesome bonuses are, because it can seem unreal and it looks like it's an inflated number that we just made up. But like that one bonus right there, that Shelley can be your mentor to launch your first product or second product and third product, how many you want, is thousands of dollars. The assets she's going to give you, the guidance she's going to give you, the connections she's going to give you, that will bring a launch of your product to a successful mountaintop, is going to be amazing. But I mean, and Chris, you have your traffic video series that you did, the copywriting video series that you're giving. We have thousands of social media graphics that we have available, hundreds of email in different genres that are swipeable. I mean, I don't want to list them all because it can seem unrealistic and it can seem overwhelming, because then it seems like, oh, it's too much. I don't want to take the time to learn all that. But that's the other great thing about having us, is that you can come in, you can schedule that meeting, you can kind of get into Builderall, kind of take a look around, schedule a meeting with one of us, and then say, okay, this is what I want to do. And then we can guide you and say, okay, this is your first stop. This is your second stop, because we don't have a checklist. Like Shelley said, there's no checklist that's going to cover everybody as a general, here's what you do when you come to Builderall. But if you talk to one of us and you ask for that guidance, we can then say, well, this is where you should start, and here, do this, this, and this, and then let's regroup and see where you're at. And sometimes it's about domain names, sometimes it's about design, it can be about anything, depending on where you're coming from and what your goal is.
Yeah, that's right.
Chris,
I'm sorry, Tyree, go ahead.
I do have a question. Cindy was speaking of how that everyone is accessible. So I know this is one that won't be so challenging. Do we have a way through Builderall tools by way of booking app that is easy to use to be able to be accessible to people? something that a tool that we can use, like a booking app, that people can make appointments through that app and set up a time with you. Do we
Is
have
that
a
a trick question? Because he just answered the question with the
Yes,
question.
what I'm saying is yes,
It says the booking
we
app.
have that, but is it hard to, other words, let me say, is it hard to learn how to use that to be able to do that? Because
Oh
right
no,
now,
it's easy. You can set up a booking app and put a button on your website, and I would say 10 to 15 minutes. To do it. I mean, it can take longer depending on how detailed you want to make your calendar and the hours and the days that you want to make yourself available. You can get very like, I'm available from 11 to 12, but not from 12 to 2, but from 2 to 30 to 3:30, but not from 4 to 5. Like, you can really do it by the half hour if you want. But it's very easy. I mean, if you go to my website, cindybranson.com, have a schedule a free consultation. I think it's the 5th button down. It's like a link tree. And if you want to talk about Builderall or what you want to accomplish before you buy, I'll be happy to let you schedule and talk to maybe to answer any questions. Although the sale that we're talking about ends on Monday. So if you can't schedule me by Monday, get in and know that you have a 30-day guarantee anyway.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
Chris, do you have that app? Do you have that on your site?
I do, yes.
You have a booking app?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So you can do one-on-one meetings with myself, Cindy, or Shelly Turner, and anytime. It's just a matter of if we're available to get scheduled, because we get a lot of appointments scheduled. So it's one of those things. But yeah, we both use the booking calendar app inside Builderall, which is an amazing tool. One of the just crazy tools that you definitely will be using out of the 45 plus tools between the Cheetah website builder, the Mailing Boss. And I always love to say that Builderall's middle name is unlimited, because you can have unlimited websites, you can have unlimited subdomains, you can have unlimited email subscribers at no extra cost. You can have unlimited the booking app, booking calendar app. And what I love about the booking calendar app is you can take payments through the booking calendar app as well. So that's at no extra cost, no extra fees or anything like that. So it's there's so much in Builderall. There's so much with Builderall Team Awesome, and the bonuses, like Cindy mentioned earlier, we can sit here and say, you can get $8,000, you can get $20,000. We can put a number on it of all the bonuses that you would receive with joining Builderall through our team, through the link in the description. But then it seems unreal if you start saying, especially with what Cindy was talking about with the product launch, you have a mentor here basically for free. It's a collaboration with Shelly Turner that we offer with our team, Builderall Team Awesome, where you can launch any product. And if you don't know like Shelly says, if you don't know what product you want to launch, you can schedule a meeting to discuss what product maybe, you could launch and you have no idea, but she does some brainstorming with you to help you determine what product you can launch. So Builderall is amazing because you have unlimited e-learning courses, unlimited webinars. The tools inside Builderall, people say that, well, who's your competitor? There's not a competitor. And there's just no other platform in the world that offers this many tools at this price. Well, first of all, there's no other platform that offers this many tools, period. And if you start putting those all together, if you start going third party, a tool here and a tool there, it starts adding up over $500, $600, $700, $800 for all the tools that you would need. But for $79.90 per month, it's just take advantage of this opportunity that you can get right now. And Cindy mentioned this ends on Monday, which is January 10th, 2022 at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This deal ends. And I don't think Shelly Turner, the vice president of Builderall, is going to tell us if there's going to be another deal coming down the line. but most likely not. I would imagine that this monthly price of $79.90 is going to go up down the road. And that's the beauty, like Cindy mentioned an hour ago, that you're grandfathered in. If you don't know what that means locked into that price for life. So if Builderall goes up to $129 per month, you're still locked in because you got in now. So that's the beauty of Builderall. And I love that about Builderall. As I mentioned, that I'm an old school guy. So that's really, really cool. Shelly, did you want to just briefly, before we end this live stream, did you want to go over some of the amazing bonuses that we have inside Builderall?
Oh gosh, yeah. There's so many. It is really kind of almost comical to list them, because if you don't know what they are, you're just like, nah, wait, she can't be giving away that. No, she's lying. She can't give away that. There's so many of them, you guys. But I'll just give you a clue about a few of them. So one of them is the social media calendar that Cindy was talking about. And a lot of times when you go to do social media marketing, you need to have graphics for your Facebook things that you want to put out, and Instagram and wherever you want to put that advertising. And to have to make all those from scratch is just, it's so time consuming, especially when all you want to do is just focus on an email or focus on learning a tool or something like that. So we've tried to help you out, and we've got a social media Trello board that is available for all the Team Awesome members. And that is just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands. There's a lot on there. And they're all social media graphics that you can use that are categorized. So if you're looking for something specific to like Mother's Day, you can go and look up Mother's Day and boom, there's some graphics for Mother's Day. If you're looking for something that's motivational, there's a whole area of graphics that are on motivation. If you're looking for something that is like asking a question, like the top 5 things or the top 10 things, we've got those kind of graphics. You can look that up, and there's a ton of those in there. So they're not just Builderall related graphics. They're graphics for any business, because we know that not everybody coming into Team Awesome and coming into Builderall is going to be an affiliate to sell Builderall. We know you're coming in to build your business. So we've got all kinds of social media graphics for you, and quotes and all kinds of neat stuff. But also inside of there are email swipes on every niche that you can imagine. If you want to do something on how to lose weight, we've got some emails on that. If you want to do something about how to start a digital marketing business, we've got emails that talk about that. If you just want to talk about SEO, search engine optimization, we've got emails that talk about that. I think in that board right now, we've got about 200 or 300 email swipes that are there for you to grab and use. And then we've got presentations, we've got videos and all kinds of stuff. And that is only in the social media planning Trello board. So that's just one resource. The other resource, it's got training courses on almost anything you can think of having to do with digital marketing that we've only got about 30, somewhere between 30 and 32 of them up. But it's, how to use YouTube, how to use Instagram, how to use Facebook ads, how to do this, how to do that. There's about 32 courses that are up right now. There's a total of 80 that are going to be up there. So the amazing thing about this is you guys as Team Awesome members have the ability to go in there and take those courses to expand your knowledge about whatever business you want to run. But the other cool thing is when we talk about creating a product and getting it out there to sell, these are great examples of what kind of products are out there that you can take and use those as a template to give you some ideas on what kind of products you can make. So it's twofold. It's for you to increase your knowledge, and then also for you to look at some examples to create your own products and be able to build them on Builderall and sell them. So that's just 2 of the examples of some of the benefits that we have that come with Team Awesome. There's a lot more, but those 2 are to me really big ones.
Yeah, that's awesome, Shelly, and that's why you named the Team Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So, and there's actually over 4,000 social media graphics that you can use that are done for you, that you can take and post. So just that alone is hundreds, if not thousands of dollars worth of work and time. So, and I know Cindy uses them all the time, and she uses them for some clients too as well.
Mhm.
So that's really cool. And there's other things too. You have a lot of software. You have the Group Monkey that just came out, which is really cool.
Yep.
A Link Wizard account. So those are really cool. But the email swipes too, I think are really important to talk about because they're time consuming and they're hard to write. You know, everyone talks about the money is in the list, the email list, but it's hard to write emails. And when you have hundreds of emails in different niches that at your disposal, that's another amazing thing that the Builderall Team Awesome gives to you. No matter what niche you're in, there's stuff for you. So really cool stuff.
And the amazing thing is, you come in for this promotion and you pay $79.90 per month for that funnel club, whether you decide to get Funnel Club or the WordPress Funnel Club, whichever one, and you're going to get access to that, all of that and more inside of the Team Awesome area as well.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. All right, guys, I want to thank everybody here that came on today last minute. Tyree Thomas Jr. here and Shelly Turner, the Vice President of Builderall. We really appreciate you guys coming on. And obviously my co-host and business partner, Cindy Branson. Thank you so much. Did anyone want to have any closing statements, or are we good to end the stream?
All I can say is don't delay. Jump into the mother load right now. Take this opportunity to build something amazing. I think you will be shocked at the value that you're going to get. To me, it's the best value on the internet. Don't delay, you guys. There's only a few days left in this offer, and it's the best value. You're not going to find a better deal on the internet anywhere, because you can jump into Builderall and build a business and start really creating your dream business. But it will never happen if you don't jump in there and get started today and get it at such a great price right now.
That's right. So get in, guys. Click on the link in the description. And for those of you on the Builderall Team Awesome Facebook group who are watching, we really appreciate everybody who's watching. But we wanted to just stream here as a test because we are trying this new thing that we found, new streaming service called Melon. If you're interested in that, leave a comment wherever you're watching this. We'll be watching for that comment, and Cindy Branson can drop a link to save you $10, which Tyree just bought this earlier from my link, right? So it's kind of fun. It seems pretty good. I saw you guys freeze up a little bit, so I wasn't sure if it was on my end or your end. Does anybody have anything on that? Did you guys see it freeze at all?
I've been seeing Cindy and Tyree pretty consistently, but you're freezing every now and again.
So it looks like it's on my end, which is where I moved.
Mm-hmm.
So this internet sucks here. It's horrible. So I'm renting. Yeah, it's a long story, but it's. I'm not used to bad internet. Trust me, right, Cindy? We've always paid.
Yeah, we've been spoiled with some very high end internet, and now I have a duck in the room.
I hear a duck. I do hear a duck. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Click on the link in the description. Check it out. Don't forget to check out these guys' websites, Shelly's website, Tyree's website. Check out what they're doing. And if you have any questions, please message us and we can hook up on a one-on-one meeting with you guys. But you don't want to delay. So definitely get into Builderall now and save yourself $119 on the best digital marketing platform in the world. That's Builderall Funnel Club, guys. All right,
Absolutely.
guys. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Happy New Year.
Happy
Bye,
New
guys.
Year.
2022. Yay.